Recruiting, folks. That's it. That's the video. Recruiting never ceases to amaze me. New commitment signee here to talk about for the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and Khari Gee from College Park, Georgia, Woodward Academy. Guys, Notre Dame flipped Khari Gee from his LSU commitment that he gave back in the spring. Notre Dame offered him in early March. His high school is about 25 minutes from where I live here in Atlanta, and I went to go see him. And I didn't really seem like Notre Dame was that high on his list. And then he did cut his list down to 6 schools. Notre Dame was not included. Then it got cut down further to LSU and Clemson, and he picked the Tigers. Yes, the LSU Tigers. And then just really, guys, in the past 7 to 10 days or so, Khari Gee's commitment to LSU started to really waver and was looking at other options. Got in contact with Notre Dame. Terry Joseph, safeties coach, Brian Poling, recruiting coordinator in the staff. And look, Khari Gee's never been to campus. Hasn't been able to build that long of a connection with Notre Dame. Notre Dame again offered him back in March, but he eliminated Notre Dame pretty quickly and then committed to LSU. So not much contact, if any at all, during the fall. And then the commitment and again, signature with Notre Dame happens. Just really developed very quickly. Big signing week, I should say, because this is the third day of the early signing period where Gee announced his decision. But let's get into what you all are here for. Some Khari Gee tape. In an article on bloomandgold.com about his commitment, I wrote that Gee is the most versatile defensive back in the class. He is the 6th DB. And there are some very versatile players. Ryan Barnes, Philip Riley, Chance Tucker. All these guys can play different spots. Their length and how they are so fluid in their movements offer some position movement. But Gee is in my opinion, the most versatile guy. Strong safety, free safety, nickel, rover. You'll even see in his highlight tape here him playing corner. Here he is. I'm not sure if that's a slot receiver, but playing corner there. And I think there's another tape here or another clip here in a second. You'll see him playing corner, but he tackles very well. I mean, Khari Gee is a perfect fit in Notre Dame's defense. 6'3", 190 pounds, rangy, versatile, tackles well. Khari Gee, guys, can really just do it all. Notre Dame's got to be over the moon about this land. The offer list, guys, he had every school that a defensive back recruit would really want. The ball skills are very good. I actually went to see him play in September. His teammate is a running back target for Notre Dame in the 2022 class, Damari Olson. So you actually have to think that Notre Dame, their chances of landing him are improved with this addition. But the guy plays receiver as well. Again, folks, Khari Gee could be someone who makes an impact at Notre Dame as a freshman. That's how good he is, and just adds to such a I don't want to say elite, but it's a pretty darn good defensive back class in 2021 for the Irish.